And this is our screech owl. His name is Whisper. He's one of our wildlife ambassadors that we take and do educational programs with. And again, we leave him some food and water, but we handle him so he gets to be on our gloves and socialized and go around and do educational programs with us.
There you go, he's so cute.
Yeah, Whisper is cute. It doesn't matter. So we open it up, and what you want to do is you have to be committed. If you hesitate, he'll fly around, bounce around, and he'll never catch you. So you have to be committed to it, and you want to grab the Jessie. If you grab just one, but once you grab it, don't let it go.
Okay.
Hold it snugly, and so you just kind of come in, grab the Jessies just like that,
Okay.
and then you hold, and he'll come back up on your hand.
Oh, cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And as long as you keep a hold of these, if you let those go, he's going to be flying all over the house, all
Okay.
over the facility, and then all you have to do is just, if we have a group here, you can just walk over, grab them like I just did. You can walk out, and you can come out here and talk to people
Okay.
as a group, and and then you can go put him back away.
Okay. Do you want to touch his head or anything, or don't
Well,
pet him?
we don't really pet him, and the only way that we pet him, he'll bite you if you do, is just with the back of the finger on the front. But he will reach down and bite you when you do that.
Okay.
And so what I want you to do is stay right there. Give me your hand and hold on to it nice and snug.
Oh, cool.
How does one become a master eagle falcon?
That's a long process.
Oh,
Come here, little
sorry.
one. No, don't be sorry. We'll definitely get there and answer that for you.
Oh, wow.
Isn't this the cutest little thing you ever saw? This is a screech owl. You might poop on the table. I'll try to keep him on the carpet. We can wipe him up. Anyway, that's a screech owl. The screech owls look like a little tiny great horned owl. Now this one's a full adult. This is as big as he's going to get. And hi, baby. And owls have the world's softest feathers. Their feathers are so soft that you guys in the front row can tell when he flaps his wings, no sound.
Yeah.
They have what we call silent flight. The owls, but because the feathers are so soft, they're slow. These are not fast creatures, but they're built for stealth. And everything from the screech owl, and this is not our smallest owl. We actually have now about half this size called a flammulated owl.
Wow.
And it's half the size of this one. And these owls are built for stealth. Feathers are so soft, they're dead quiet when they fly. They also have those big, beautiful eyes. Those eyes are designed to collect light. If you can imagine 200 miles from the nearest town, heavy cloud cover, and a moonless night, this owl can see just as well in those conditions as you can see in bright sunlight. But there is a drawback. They see great at night, but they don't see great distances. My eagle that I brought with me today can see great distances, but he's almost blind at night. So there is a trade-off there. Now, if you look at his face, you can see the face is kind of divided in the center. And because it's divided in the center, it's directional. And so the dishes on the right and left side, those dishes are actually sound amplifiers. Now, their ears are located right behind the eye, just like yours and mine, but they have that dish shape there, and the sound hits the dish, it goes into the ear canal, and you can tell if the sound is coming from the right or left. Very, very directional. And then you can see that pretty little mustache that all the owls have. Hi, baby. Got that little mustache. Those mustache feathers are sound sensitive, which basically means that a little mouse could be going through the underbrush. He could be sitting up in a tree, and he can hear the rustling sound from the mouse, and it strikes his mustache, and it helps to, again, point his eyes directly at the mouse. He glides down off the tree, catches the mouse, And these little tiny ones, they tear them apart and eat them, but the big owls, like a great horned owl, will swallow them whole.
Oh, wow.
And like a great horned owl can eat a dozen mice every night. One of the best rodent controls we could possibly have, and so we love to have them here. This one was hit by a car a year ago. He's been in my rescue center, and it permanently damaged the retina on his left side. It does not focus, so he cannot be returned to the wild. And so we've been gentling him down and getting him so that we can start using him as a wildlife ambassador for education. So this is our newest little ambassador that we've got for our program.
How are you holding him?
I got little leather straps, you can see them right there. They go around his ankle and then I kind of hang on to them. And that keeps him, so if he tries to fly, he can't get away.
Where are they native to, the screech owl?
Well, this is the western screech owl, which is the western United States. There's an eastern screech owl. Coloring's a little bit different, but they're basically the same thing. We find these guys in the wintertime, basically at the base of the mountains, and they end up hitting windows because a window looks like an open space to them. And so people will call me up in January, February, says, there's a baby great horned owl sitting out in front of my house, come rescue it. Well, there's no such thing as a baby great horned owl in January. It's always these little screech owls. And this is full grown, as big as he'll get. They like to nest between 7,000 and 9,000 feet up in the forests. But in the wintertime, they come to lower elevations where there's food available.
How do you house him? In other words, is he free to fly where he lives with you?
Well, he basically has a chamber that's about the size of this table. And again, because of his poor vision, we can't let him fly around a room or those things. And the falcon I brought too has bad vision, and we'll talk about that when I bring her out. Any other owl? Yes.
So I think of an owl as who, but you call him a screech owl. Does that mean
They don't screech.
you don't screech? No.
They do not, they're called a screech owl. I don't know why. They do not screech. Now this little guy, he lives in my house, and he has the sweetest little sound. In the middle of the night you hear him calling, and you hear that beautiful, beautiful, soft little whistly sound that he makes, and you're going, why screech? He's got the prettiest little call you've ever heard. But they call him a screech owl. Now, barn owls, they screech. And I can understand calling them barn owl screech owl, but not these little guys. It doesn't make sense. But it doesn't have to make sense, I guess.
Now, is that his normal size?
Yeah, now this is the male, the females are a little bit larger.
Okay,
And all birds of prey, the females are larger than the males.
okay.
And that's the easiest way to tell if they're males or females.
His feathers almost look like they're puffed up, like they do when they're cold or,
Well, actually, he's not fluffed up at all. The feathers are so soft.
yeah,
And when they fluff up, they get a lot thicker than what they
yeah.
look like right now. So his
Yeah,
feathers,
just kind of
he's a little concerned, so his feathers are actually being held tight.
Okay, wow.
So he's not fluffed up at all.
Is he a little concerned about being here?
Yeah, this is actually his very first public appearance. You guys are the first ones to get to see him. We've been working with him. We've been, kind of getting him to gentle down and to acclimate to captivity, because this is a wild animal, and he's doing very, very nicely. And sometime this year, we'll go into a class or a school auditorium with 500 screaming kids. And so we thought we'd start with something a little quieter.
Yeah, we monster.